200 BC, and really we don't know what they carve it, but we know that they call them the gem blocks because the local, they believe that there's, they believe gin, just like gin and tonic. God created Adam from clay, from mud, and angels from light, and the jinn or the devils or the demons from fire. So so they think that the genies or demons living in these blocks. That's why they call them the gem blocks. But we really don't know why the Nabatean carved exactly those Cupid blocks. You see, the problem is there's so much we don't know about the Nabatean civilization. It's still very mysterious to us. And one of the reasons, because this local tribe who lived here for hundreds of years, they cleaned a lot of the remains that we could have studied and tell us more about the Nabateans. They had caravan stations. They traded with a lot of civilization. So Nabateans used the Greek language to write with. This is like to this tomb over there, to the left, the obelisk tomb, where it has 4 obelisks. And the writing said that this tomb is for me and for my children after me. So it was like a family tomb. In Petra, really Petra is a holy site. It's like a place of burial sites and temples. Some of the burial sites, they were transferred as temples later on. So it was a holy site. It wasn't a caravan station. They have another site about 14 kilometers from here. They call Little Petra. It was the caravan station. Because, see, the Greek, they tried for over 300 years to take over Petra from the Nabatean, but they never succeeded. The last battle happened between the Greek and the Nabatean. The Nabatean lost 5,000 soldiers. They disappeared, never came back. So they never fooled with the Nabatean anymore. In 106 AD, the Roman took over the Petra peacefully. No war happened. I think the Nabateans, they had maybe economical problems, political problems, and they submitted to the Romans. In 106 AD. This is when they built this arch. And the arch stayed, intact because in 1812, Petra was uncovered for the world by the Swiss traveler Bernhard. In 1842, a famous English painter visited Petra, David Roberts, and he painted about 14 paintings for Petra. The arch was still there. But in 1927 earthquake, the thing came down. Okay? Like I said, the Nabatean, they carved channels. Also, they transported water from long distances. And I'll show you in a few anyway how they transport it. Spots where also nowadays we reinforce the dams, so whenever it rains, the canyon will not flood with water. So it was done or built by the Nabatean, and we also reinforce it whenever it comes down to protect. Short pipes, and they will stick them next to each other. And this is the remain, if you want to come closer, this is the remain of the pipe. Yes. And a little bit further down the side, we're going to see the pipe still running, going with us. And so this was done by the Nabateans, by the 300 BC. And this pavement, this is the original Roman pavement. In 106 AD, when the Romans took over, they repaved the canyon. So this is the Roman pavement from around the 2nd century AD, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. That the Nabatean they will do when they enter the holy city. Like I said, they were pagans. They worshipped idols, 13 idols, and the main idol is a guy by the name, or God by the name, Dushara. And Ashara is the name of the mountains here in the southern region. Dushara is like the father of Ashara. And here, this is Dushara with big eyes. You see the eyes, nose, but with no mouth. It's like his God is there to watch, smell, register, but no talking. Even the gods they used to marry and they had wives, there's goddess. And this is Manat, is one of the goddess that the Nabateans worshipped. But she wasn't his wife, she was just a goddess, Manat. On that cave over there, this is where the high priest who was in charge of this temple, he will be stationed in that cave over there. And next to him is the opening, circular opening with a water channel draining out of it. It was filled with water because water was very important for the Nabatean ritual. They will have to purify themselves with water, and then they will deliver respect to the Shara, and they will circle the temple 7 times. This is their prayer. Then they will enter the city. Okay?
I have to play with those.
Yeah, you want to hold it? Yeah, you want to hold it. This one starts.
That's his feet, his
Yeah.
sandals.
Yeah.
He's leading a camel, that's the front legs of the camel. That's the belly, that's the hump. This is the back legs of the camel. There's another man standing here, standing next to a camel, that's the front legs. These are the back legs. And if you go to the right, there's 2 camels bulging out of the rocks there. So it'd be like a whole caravan of camels was carved on the face of this rock, out of respect for the caravanning business and being traders and merchants. Let's run.
Amazing.